And let's talk about a video we're going to talk about today. So today for the announcements, it's going to be a Batman Returns set. So Todd is finally doing a Batman Returns wave, which is consisting of the 19 Michael Keaton as Batman, Dane DeVito as the Penguin, Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman, and a Max Schreck. And also, it's gonna come with Penguin Commandos. So, when are we gonna get a Jack Nicholson Joker? Is the next question. Is he gonna I don't know if this is gonna be awesome, but is he gonna do the Nicholson Joker? Because I know it's gonna be cost to make a Jack Nicholson Joker with his head and all, but I think it'd been cool to see a Jack Nicholson Joker figure as a now we just need a Commissioner Gordon from the Batman film. Well, technically, we need a Commissioner Gordon from all four of the Batman films. We already got an Alfred. Let's do the list that we got from the 90s Batman. We got a 89 that just came out with the Batman Begins. We got a Batman Forever wave. We still have not gotten Chase Meridian or Batman in his regular suit with this logo that he wears in the movie. We're missing those two characters. Batman and Robin, we got everybody in that. Well, technically we didn't get a Bane yet, but we're getting a Batman Returns, and let's hope we get a Jack Nicholson Joker in the next wave. If this one does well, then fingers crossed. Let's hope we get a Batman 89 Nicholson Joker in Commissioner Gordon. We need a Commissioner Gordon in the Dark Knight set. Speaking of Dark Knights, after Batman Returns, let's hope we get 89 Joker Nicholson and a Commissioner Gordon to go with the heroes, and a Chase Meridian. Let's hope we get those. And we're also getting a Riddler go his final outfit. But here's the one thing. Why couldn't they just put clothing on Riddler? If you wanted to change Riddler into his, then they should have gave us cloth material or such. I think that could have been a better idea, but I don't work for Todd McFarlane. But let's see what else I was gonna say. I know they're doing, but let's hope we get more of the Dark Knight characters. Let's hope we get Alfred, Commissioner Gordon, Rachel, Harvey Dent, Ra's al Ghul, Talia. Yes, I think that could be. And I don't know if they're going to do John Daggett or some of the other. But let's hope. Fingers crossed. Let's hope we get a Batman Forever. Batman with the Panther suit or the Sonar suit. I know at the end it's the Panther suit. I might have to rewatch 95's Batman review and see what, because I'm trying to remember what costumes are which, but we need Batman Forever's the the regular costume that he wears in the beginning of the movie, halfway through the movie when it gets destroyed by the Riddler. And then we need a Dr. Chase Meridian. Oh, yes. Those two would go perfect together as a figure set. But let's hope, fingers crossed, let's hope we get them after the Batman Returns. I know they're releasing a Batman Forever Riddler, but now we need. I know Todd's gonna do this, but Todd, man, you need to slow down on the boxes, my dude. Like, I mean, you're trying to, like, a deluxe set. I wonder how he's gonna do that, but what about the cost? Like, how much is it gonna be and such? So, yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna talk about: the cost, the quality on the figures. How are they gonna hold up next to Kenner and the older Batman movie figures? But we still have not gotten a Bane from Batman and Robin. The George Clooney, Chris O'Donnell, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, and speaking of McFarlane's, now I finally got a Batman and Robin statue figure, and this is Mr. Freeze. If you guys don't know, I am a huge fan of Batman's villains. I think his villains are incredible. Oh, 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 I'll put that back on him. But as you can see here, you got Val Kilmer, and then you got Arnold Schwarzenegger. If you do them by side like they do on the, I know they didn't on the quick when I was watching 95's Batman.net. I think I remember Mr. Freeze was like this and Batman was like that. But yes, I think this is a good representation of the two main characters, which is Batman and Mr. Freeze. So if you guys remember, Batman Forever came out in 95. 97 was Batman and Robin, so I think if they should have done this, if Warner Brothers decided to put Val Kilmer back as Batman, like in his sonar suit at the end of the movie where Riddler and Two-Face goes to Wayne Manor and destroys, like, I mean, that could be like a better idea since I know George Clooney, I like his Batman as well, but if you wanted to do like how they did in Batman and Batman Returns, like have two Batmans, Michael Keaton in both movies, I think you should probably do that with Kilmer. But here's another thing could have been awesome. These guys would Batman would beat the crap out of Mr. Freeze, like I wonder if there was like a alternative opening like in the entire movie, like how Mr. Freeze or Batman and Mr. Freeze have their little battle in the beginning of the movie. Robin shows up. And you know what? Let's do how the opening should have been in Batman and Robin. So, let's say my version of Batman and Robin could be, okay, so instead of having George Clooney as Batman, I decided to put Val Kilmer as Batman because I think I know some people don't like George Clooney's Batman, but I'm really digging the Kilmer. But this is what my idea for Batman uh, Batman and Robin was gonna. Oh, is my Batman bent? I don't know why that is. Oh, because I think is the costume, I believe. Yeah, I don't know if it's been. I might have to look at the package figure, but yeah. But and then we can have Robin as the Robin could wear his circus outfit again, or yeah, I think that could be a better idea for Batman and Robin. Let's put the camera down for a second. So, if you guys remember in Batman and Robin, the live action movie with George uh, Schwarzenegger, Uma Thurman, and all those guys, I decided to do my own Batman and Robin live action movie, or my stop motion movie of Batman and Robin, which is going to be Kilmer. Let's say we'll take some, let's say Kilmer is going to take on Mr. Freeze. I know in the actual Batman and Robin movie, sorry for doing that on camera, but in the actual Batman and Robin movie, they wanted to put George Clooney into the movie. When he was Batman and Nightwing, the costumes that they choose for Batman, I'm gonna move Mr. Michael Keaton over here, or Mr. Kilmer over here. Let's take a look at George Clooney's Batman now. If you guys remember in this particular movie that they have made, yeah, these are like, what do you call them? Yeah, that's what the character wise is. George Clooney and Schwarzenegger. They also did a Batman and Robin, like they did a Robin from this actual movie, but he's in the Nightwing costume. Um, Unfortunately, on this Batman on mine, the cape's missing, the accessories and the stand are missing, so you won't be seeing a video on that soon. But I got the Kilmer one, which is in good shape. Got the cape, and voila. So, and then we're gonna take another idea from Batman and Robin, the live action movie, and we're just gonna have Kilmer's Batman fight with Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze. So, we're gonna talk about Mr. Freeze as the movie's villain. If you guys remember in Batman Forever, the chemistry between Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones were excellent. And I don't know how they could do a Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones like this as a Warner Brothers exclusive figure. Now, the only thing I really want to find is those bubble bath things. And then you can do like. I really wish on the bubble baths, I really wish that they had like articulation. Like, I know they have articulation on the arms, but would have been cool for this Mr. Freeze if it was like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but man, this guy looks incredible. Now, this comes to us from the 1997 movie Batman and Robin. Now, I know you guys have already heard me talk about this because, oh, how could a movie? Because I know how critics say it's a terrible Batman movie and such because critics hate it, especially fans that were, and especially the I know George Clooney didn't really like this movie. I know Arnold Schwarzenegger did when he. Okay, so I know you guys already know about the movie itself, but let's talk about the character of Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin. So he is betrayed by the governor of California, which is Arnold Schwarzenegger, which is probably hit. I, I don't care what anybody says about his Mr. Freeze, but I think his Mr. Freeze was. I know. I know people say that he had too many eyes puns in the movie, but I thought Mr. Freeze. If now I know for a Batman's perspective point of view is how much I really do like Riddler and Two Face played by both by by Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones. Mr. Freeze is up there with those guys, but we have never gotten a Riddler and a Two Face played by Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones. But how cool would those guys be as applause figures? Because I know they did. Because I got most all of the bigger scale Batman characters, but no Riddler and no Two Face, but or no Poison Ivy or no Bane. But I'm kind of really digging this Mr. Freeze. So let's talk more about Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin. So in the movie in Batman and Robin, the live action movie, you know, Mr. Freeze wants to take over the world, Freeze, because he wanted to save his wife Nora. If you guys remember in Batman the Animated Series, Mr. Freeze in that show, in that Bruce Timm design, he had a dome helmet, he was black, purple, and such. He had a white face, red goggles. But I'm really digging this Mr. Freeze look. Now, there is somebody a mug of this that has Mr. Freeze with the goggle because he had those wings in Batman and Robin, like when he's trying to escape from Batman and Robin in that ship that he was. Freeze escaped because he is a cool looking Mr. Freeze, but I really enjoy this character. Now let's talk about more about his what he doesn't like and what he really does he does not like in the movie, which is Batman and Robin. Um, Mr. Freeze shows up in the beginning of the movie. He shows. I mean, he's in 30 or 80, and then you got Poison Ivy, and then I know they did merchandise for him. They did the head mug walkie talkies. They did the applause coffee mugs and such. I mean, they did a bunch of Mr. Freeze. Um, Now, Mr. Freeze himself. Let's talk about the likeness on Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze. It looks, it looks movie accurate, just like how Schwarzenegger played the character of Mr. Freeze. Um, what I really like about this Mr. Freeze than I don't know if you guys can tell, but man, that looks so Arnold Schwarzenegger likeness on him. I mean, he was a perfect choice to play Mr. Freeze. Um, I really do like his costume. I know some people don't like his costume as much, but his dome helmet, I know people really miss the dome helmet, Mr. Freeze. Um, when he's not in his costume, when he's like in Arkham and such, like now there are other villains in the movie. There is Uma Thurman's Poison Ivy and Bane. Um, those other two characters did not have a applause figure. Um, I really do like Mr. Freeze's costume. Now, the only thing I can say about this guy is he does not come with a display or a standee or a base form, because he usually was in. Yes. Now, what I really like about this Mr. Freeze, his he is a good representation by Schwarzenegger. Um, he is a cool looking Mr. Freeze. I thought his role as the villain, Mr. Freeze, was excellent. I thought he was a good Mr. Freeze. I thought he was better than, not to say mean stuff about Carrion Jones as question mark and uh, duality. Uh, you know, Riddler and Harvey Two Face. I don't want to like compete against each of the like which villains I really do like, which villains I don't. But Riddler and Two Face were good in Batman Forever. Arnold Schwarzenegger probably put Mr. Freeze, Riddler, Two Face, like Riddler, Two Face, and Mr. Freeze all number one. All number one Batman villains. Well, technically number one, like for the live action Batman, it's got to be Riddler, Two Face, Freeze, Joker, Penguin, Catwoman, Max Schreck, Ivy, and Bane, and Frosty. Mr. Freeze, I thought his story compared to Jim Carrey's Riddler with the question mark and such, and how cool would that be to get a Jim Carrey Riddler applause figure? Like, like if they did like a mode of Riddler and Harvey Two Face, I think that would be incredible to see. Like, so you can take like Jim Carrey's head and make him into the Riddler, but which Riddler would they make? The jumpsuit Riddler, the white, his final battle, the jacket Riddler, or what do you call it? But we got ourselves Mr. Freeze, which is a cool looking character, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it for both Batman and Robin's. Oh. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Talk to you guys later. Bye!